In the heart of downtown Los Angeles stands a building that once promised glamour and prosperity. Today, its name evokes mystery, tragedy, and unease. This is the story of the Cecil Hotel. The Cecil Hotel opened in 1924. It rose during a booming era in Los Angeles history. Oil money flowed, Hollywood expanded, and ambition filled the skyline. The hotel was originally designed as a luxury destination. Its lobby featured marble floors and grand staircases. Its rooms were meant to host traveling businessmen and social elites. For a time, it symbolized urban elegance, but the prosperity did not last. The Great Depression struck only a few years later. Downtown Los Angeles changed rapidly. Poverty increased in surrounding neighborhoods. The area became known as Skid Row. Over time, the Cecil's clientele shifted dramatically. Luxury gave way to long-term, low-cost stays. Transient residents replaced affluent travelers. The building's reputation began to darken. By mid-century, the hotel had become associated with crime and violence. Reports of disturbances became frequent. Drug activity moved through its hallways. Police visits were no longer unusual. Then came the tragedies. Several suicides occurred within its walls. Guests leaped from windows. Bodies were discovered in rooms. Some deaths were explained. Others remained disturbingly unclear. The pattern of misfortune built a grim history. Stories accumulated over decades. Each incident added another layer to its reputation. In the 1980s, the narrative grew even darker. It was reported that serial killers had stayed at the hotel. One of them was Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker. He terrorized California. During part of his crime spree, he reportedly resided at the Cecil. He allegedly returned there after committing violent acts. Another serial killer, Jack Unterweger, also stayed at the hotel in 1991. Unterweger later became linked to multiple murders. These connections cemented the hotel's ominous identity. It seemed to attract darkness. Or perhaps it simply existed where darkness thrived. Yet nothing brought more attention than the events of 2013. That year, a young Canadian student named Eliza Lamb checked into the Cecil. She was traveling alone. Days later, she vanished. Guests began complaining about water pressure issues. Some reported strange tastes and discoloration. The investigation led to the hotel's rooftop water tanks. There, Eliza Lamb's body was discovered. The circumstances immediately sparked global shock. But it was the CCTV footage that intensified the mystery. Elevator security video was released to the public. The footage showed Eliza behaving in an unusual manner. She pressed multiple buttons repeatedly. She stepped in and out of the elevator. She appeared to speak to someone unseen. The elevator doors remained open unnaturally long. Viewers around the world analyzed every frame. Paranormal speculation exploded online. Some claimed the footage showed supernatural interference. Others suggested government conspiracy. Internet forums dissected her gestures in obsessive detail. The case sparked numerous conspiracy theories. Was there another person involved? Was the hotel hiding information? Was something unexplainable present in the building? Official investigations eventually ruled her death accidental. Authorities cited mental health factors and lack of evidence of foul play. Yet public fascination refused to fade. The elevator footage became one of the internet's most analyzed mysteries. The Cecil Hotel gained worldwide attention almost overnight. Documentaries revisited its history. Podcasts examined every recorded incident. True crime audiences fixated on its timeline of tragedy. The building itself became a character in its own narrative, as if the walls absorbed decades of sorrow. In response to its notoriety, efforts were made to change its image. The hotel was later rebranded and renovated. It reopened under a new name, attempting to distance itself from its past. Interiors were modernized. Marketing shifted toward youth and urban culture. Yet history is difficult to erase. The name Cecil still lingers in collective memory. It remains one of America's most infamous hotels, a structure that witnessed glamour, collapse, crime, and mystery. Some see it as cursed. Others see it as a tragic reflection of its environment. But in the shadows of downtown Los Angeles, the Cecil Hotel endures a monument to ambition, decay, and unanswered questions that continue to echo through its halls.